Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. It's me, Wayne, again. Like and subscribe and ring that little bell for notifications. I hope you enjoy and thank you for watching. Hello everybody, it's me, Wayne, again. It is Sunday, June 13th, 2021, and I'm, as you can see, recording from my house. I'm trying some things different on the recordings. I got a microphone over here, you can't really see it, it's kind of off camera. I hope it picks everything up. I'm in my living room, in front of my entertainment center shelf, whatever you want to call it. It's my records behind me. Today's gonna be a little different, so we're gonna be talking about grief. That's why I have stuff wrote down on this, key points I want to go over. Before we get started, remember, if you like my video, give me a thumbs up. And if you're already a member of my community, welcome back. If not, please subscribe. It would mean a lot to me and the future of this channel and the work I put into it. And ring that little bell for notifications so you know when I post something new. Also, leave a comment in the comment section below. I'd like to hear from my community. Alright, let's get this thing started. Grief is a body's reaction to death, loss, what have you. Some people say there's 5 stages, some people say there's 7 stages. They're all basically the same. I'll go over a little bit about the 7 stages in a little bit. But first, let's get started on the 5 stages. The stages are denial, bargaining. No. The stages are denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. These don't affect everybody the same. And you don't necessarily get affected by them in order. And sometimes you jump around from each one different times. Like 1 minute you're in denial, next minute you're bargaining, next minute you're in anger, and then you're back to denial again. It depends on the person. No 2 people are alike. No people will be affected the same way. But the first stage, denial, that's when you deny that you've lost anything. You can't believe it's happening. It must be somebody else. It can't be them. That happens a lot, yes. I don't really remember if I went to denial or not, because I did shut down pretty quickly. But it's like, why is this happening? I mean, this couldn't be happening. No, there's no way. And then the second stage, anger. It's when you get mad over the slightest little things. Like, I got mad about some of the stupidest stuff. When I'd hear, well, at least they're in a better place. To me, a better place would have been with me. But that's just me. Yes, they aren't in pain anymore. But still. The slightest thing would set me off. I'm known as an anger thrower. I would throw stuff. I had an electric razor. It nicked me. I didn't know you could be nicked by an electric razor, but you can. I threw it across the room and had to replace the razor head because I broke it. I didn't really break anything else, but I do have a bad temper, and it was not pretty. The next one is bargaining. It's like, why does it have to be them? Why couldn't it have been me? Or, I promise I'll do better if they'd come back. Or, I promise I'd do better if they didn't die. Stuff like that. Bargaining is really tricky. Next is depression. A lot of people slip into depression when they're a widow or widower. Yes, I did. I probably did that fairly quickly. I did a lot of bargaining. I don't remember denying it any. I remember waking up a few times in the morning, reaching across the bed to try to find her. But depression sucks. Everybody's heard of depression, but not everybody knows what depression is. It really sucks. And a lot of people will close themselves off, which is one of the things I did. I wouldn't let anybody see me lose it, especially my anger. And it got to the point I couldn't let go. I couldn't even relax, and I'm still suffering from that a little bit 4.5 years later. Oh, if we get any animals in the frame, forgive me. I have 3 animals, 2 dogs and a cat, which were there for me when nobody else was. I tried talking to people, but they'd be like, no, I can't talk right now. And that really is irritating. Next, and lastly, is acceptance. That's when you realize things can't change. You start moving on with your life. Sometimes you get depressed when you're in acceptance too, because it's like, am I cheating on them if you're with somebody else? I've felt that. I've had a breakdown because of that when I was trying to start dating again. It's not a pretty sight. Those are the basic 5 stages. Like I said, not every one affects everyone. Not every one of these stages affects everyone the same. And you don't necessarily, they for dang sure do not affect you in that order. The order of denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. The main 5 stages of grief. They don't always happen in that order. I bounced around from anger to bargaining to depression a lot. I'm not even for sure if I'm fully in the acceptance stage yet, but I'm better than I was. A lot better. And if you're watching this wondering how you can get through this, you can do it. It's rough. I will admit that. It is rough. But I've talked to people that are 8, 9, 10 years out and they're still struggling with it. I've talked to people within a year. They're dating and married again. And they might have their breakdown step, but they have spouses or significant others that are understanding. It can be rough, believe me. And no one experiences grief the same. No one. I don't care what they say. Everybody experiences it differently. Some people barely experience it all, and some people never recover. A lady I went to high school with, within 7 months of her husband dying, she took a handful of pills, and she died. Which, apparently, suicide among widows and widowers is common. And like I've said in previous videos, there's a ton of material for widows. There's hardly anything for widowers. The process could be months to 10, 15 years. You never know. And then there's some people that say there's 7 stages. Shock and denial, pain and guilt, anger and bargaining, depression, the upturn, when things feel like everything's starting to go up, which I felt that a few times, when you're reconstructing your life, acceptance and hope, which I can see that too a little bit. You know, things will feel like everything's starting to move upward, and then all of a sudden everything crashes on you again. It sucks, believe me. This just, in total sucks. I wasn't ready for it. I figured she'd outlive me, but that's the way it is. And there's times I still hurt, even now. There's times I'm fine. Like I said, I'm dating. I've been with this one lady for, it's been off and on 1.5 years now. We've had her ups and downs. She's a widow too, so she understands a lot of it. Well, now I'm going to talk a little bit about the vlog in general. These vlogs I started creating, for one, to practice my video skills. My editing, my writing, which this is the first time I've actually written anything. Audio editing. My cat's over there being crazy. That was one of the reasons. Another reason is so this is helping. I didn't know it would help, but it is helping. And that's why I keep doing it. It's helping me. And hopefully it helps people out there to learn from my experiences. But I'm not a licensed therapist. These are just from my experiences. The video is called It's Me, Wayne Again, A Widower's Journey. It's Me, Wayne Again isn't the title. It's the title of my videos, all my videos. From this point, from when I started doing this time, because I have made videos in the past, my biking videos. I mean, like a future one might be, It's Me, Wayne Again, Gaming for Old Schoolers, or Gaming for Old Farts. It's Me, Wayne Again is just the main name of the channel. A Widower's Journey is just part of the full title of this video series, this vlog series. The full title is Their Life After Death, A Widower's Journey. Like, is there life after death for me, after her death? That's basically what this is about. And I do try to produce at least 2 videos a week, sometimes more, and in the future it may be even more. I mean, I may eventually start making more than 2 or 3 a week, the more I learn, because I've learned a lot. And there's still a lot more to learn about vlogging, about YouTube content, all the in and outs of it. Trying to get viewers and subscribers. Believe me, I'm not getting paid for this. At some point, if I get enough subscribers, I may start a Patreon channel to help crowdfund this, my video ventures. I mean, there's other ways I could do it too. Hell, I may even start me a GoFundMe account. I don't know. But right now, this doesn't pay anything. It's just me talking. Or when I start doing the other styles of videos, me doing that. The gaming. That's one series I want to try to start doing. And maybe cycling again. I want to start mountain biking. Actually, I get a little bit better bicycle than I have. And I want to start riding the trails again, because they've expanded the trails in Fayetteville from what they originally had. There's a lot of cycling trails in northwest Arkansas. Yeah, and me doing it right here is just an experiment. So we'll see how this goes when I get into post. But I guess that's it for now. Remember, if you like my channel, give me a thumbs up. And if you're already a subscriber, welcome back. If not, please subscribe to this channel. It would mean a lot to me and the future of this channel and all the hard work I put into it. Because this isn't easy. And ring that little bell for notifications so you know when I post something new. Also, leave a comment below, because I like to hear from my community. Well, it's me, Wayne, again. Y'all have a good day and a better tomorrow. I'll catch you later. I'm out.